Yerp, it's your girl. So, I just got back from the bar, and a lot of people have been asking me this week, what is it like to be here? You know, it took me a little while to even focus on that because when I first got here, my first thought was, what's my next manifestation? You know, I was like Khaleesi on Game of Thrones. I was like, shall we begin? Like, I was on to the next manifestation immediately. And today, I got off at 11 o'clock in the morning. And I said to myself, whoa, 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 wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let's enjoy this for a second. Let's really relax, have a drink, sit on the balcony, smell the rain, and let's enjoy this for a moment. And so, just in that moment, did I start thinking, like, okay, how do I feel about this? And you know, it's like a dream. It's so surreal because, you know, all this time it's like, you know, hashtag, you know, roll back to Costa Rica, you know, and now it's reality. So it's kind of trippy. It's decent trippy though. It's like, you know, every time I wake up here, I'm like, shit, this isn't a dream. I'm really here. You know, that's part of what I've been going through the last couple of days. And I've been kind of speechless because I'm like, wow, you know. And it's beautiful. You know, no place is perfect. I'm going to tell you right now. But it's beautiful. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by no place is perfect. A lot of people keep saying to me, how do you move to another country? And they asked me specifically about Costa Rica. And I'm like this, you know, you can move anywhere in the world. Just like you can be in any spiritual system that you want to. You don't have to live in what you were born into. Most of us were born into our spiritual system. We were born into our country of residence. And you can stay in that space or not. It's your life. It's up to you. So, first and foremost, I say to people, look at places in the world, period. Go visit different places. Go see different places because everything ain't for everybody. Okay? Like, one of my friends says she feels like her thing is Asia. She really likes Asia. Asia's not quite my thing. I know some people in Asia and I like some things about it, but it's not quite my thing. You know, different people have different speeds. Costa Rica just so happens to be my speed. Nature girl, run around naked, hugging trees. You know, that's my speed, you know. So what's your speed is the question. And if this is your speed, then that's what's up. If something else is your speed, then that's what's up too. And the first thing you do, like I said, is go to different places, experience different places. And then if you find one that you like, oh, this is banging, research it, learn all about it, learn about its economy, its laws, immigration, especially like how long can you stay? Are they going to put you out kicking and screaming? You know, what is the rules? Can you get residency? Can you get a job? Because if you don't have a job, like an internet job or something that's, you know, something that you can do from anywhere remotely, then it's going to be more difficult because a lot of countries you can't work there if you're not a citizen. So nowadays there are a lot of online jobs. There are a lot of them. I see them all the time. They come to my email all the time. Just Google it. You know, Google it like I did and find an online job and live wherever you want to live if you want to. And like I said, research the country, learn if they're gonna let you stay and under what circumstances. And bam, that's all you need to do. Of course, there are a lot of small pieces that lead up to that moment, and there's a lot of work that leads up to that moment, depending on your circumstances. But that's the beginning of what you need to do. You need to find the place, and then you need to know the place. So I would say, start off by just traveling. That's what I did. I just traveled for a long time. I went to a lot of places I would love to have lived. This was just the one that took my heart. So, first and foremost, it has to be in here that you can be wherever you want to be. You know, what holds people back from something like this, especially, is this: your mind. Because it's like, can I leave my family? Can I leave my friends? Can I leave my favorite stuff? I went to the market the other day and they did not have creamy Italian salad dressing. And I was like, oh, but at the same time, it's worth it. I got some Italian and kept it moving. It's worth it. I couldn't find non-dairy creamer. I got some leche, milk, and kept it moving. I miss my best friend Cree so much. So I met a nice lady named Rose who I can hang out with. She's not the same, but it's the beginning of a new support system. That's what you do. So it's just this that holds us back. All of the what ifs and the change and the thises and the that's. My daughter went through that too. My poor baby. My baby was so scared because, certain people like our family, had the poor baby scared because they were acting scared. So she was feeling scared. Like, wow, if they scared, then it must be something to be scared of. My mom ain't scared, but my mom is my mom. She does her. My daughter is used to me just being different. So it's like, okay, my mom is my mom, but everybody else came seem kind of shaky, so maybe I should be shaky too. So all the way here, I'm holding her hand and I'm patting her, and my baby's scared. And then we got here, and we stepped on this porch, and she looked at that view. She looked at that view. It was nighttime, it was dark, and San Jose is behind me, and it was all lit up. And she was like, wow. And she been fine ever since. She's been fine. She's gonna miss things, she is, but she's been good. She has her internet friends, and I ain't never seen her smile this much in my life. Never. So that's what it's like to be in Costa Rica. It's like a dream come true. And I'm going to allow myself to enjoy that energy and stop pushing myself to the next manifestation. Well, I'm actually not, but I'm going to take today and tomorrow to really just be grateful and be happy and appreciative and enjoy this manifestation. It took me so long to manifest, and so much work, and so many levels, and so many pieces, and so many things. And I'm just going to sit here for 2 days and enjoy it. And then I'll begin. So that's what it's like, friends. That's what Costa Rica is like. Costa Rica is beautiful. Is where we live at is like nothing up here. It's just like trees and beauty, and I saw an iguana in my yard and flowers and butterflies everywhere and birds making all kinds of noises. And when you go down the road to the main area, it's just like stores, restaurants. I mean, when you go to the main area, it's kind of like being in a small town. There are stores, there are restaurants, there's all kinds of stuff here, villas, hotels, all kind of things, but it's not huge and it's not packed like Philadelphia. It's space, lots of space. And where I'm at is especially a lot of space, because I live basically on a resort. It's one of the, I guess you would call it the nature resorts or whatever. So, there's a couple families up here, a couple people up here, mostly renters, come and go, but not many, like I said before, it's pretty secluded. Like I sit here in this spot with no clothes on all day. And like maybe every 8 hours, somebody come down this road And most of the time they come in here to talk to me. It's either my landlord or my house mother or you know, the Uber coming to get me or something like that. But for the most part, I don't see nobody. You know, the groundskeeper comes up and does things and trims things and things like that. But it's not like being on Thoron Avenue, I tell you that. On Thoron Avenue, man, I sit alone in my four corner room staring at Thoron Avenue. Thoron Avenue was lit. You look out there and there would be a million cars on Thoron Avenue. But not here. This is the exact opposite. So what it's like to be here is just peace. I mean, you know, me and Trez live this way anyway, but it's just like just living it in a beautiful space, you know. We talk to our friends and, you know, we do our thing. We talk to each other, talking to each other a lot, actually a lot more since we've been here. And, because we always did talk to each other a lot, but it's like now that we're here, it's quiet. So when there's quiet, it's often and then we're closer together because our rooms are closer together, and like her room is in right in the area I have to walk out to get to the balcony. So we're talking a lot more and seeing each other a lot more and just planning and just, you know, sharing. You know, we always did, but it's even more now. So that's one of the biggest pluses to this move, is that I've noticed that it's made me and my baby closer. And we were already close, so now we're like thieves. We're like, you know, like this. People already think I'm her sister, so we go into we almost twins now, and that's cool. As a mother, you all know how cool that is. You know, your kids usually don't think you're that cool. So, you know, I went through a whole period of being the old lady, and now we're in this space. So I like that a lot, and part of that is coming here because of the vicinity and the energy. You know. So yeah, that's what it's like. It's green, it's lush, it's pretty, and it's a small town. That's basically Costa Rica. It's really a simple kind of pleasure. It's not lavish. It's not, you know, this, you know, luxurious like Taj Mahal type energy. It's more bohemian, I would say. It's more. I mean, it's beautiful, you know, but it's not that, you know, opulent beauty. It's more of a natural beauty, which is more of what I like. So that's Costa Rica. So whatever you're into, I bet you is somewhere in the world. If you like gold toilet seats and flying squirrels, you can find it somewhere in the world. Whatever you're into, you can find it. You just got to take your time and find it. Look for it. Go around. Travel. And any place you're going to go, you really should, if you're thinking about moving somewhere, you really should visit first and stay for at least 5 days, if not more, to be able to say, yeah, I could live here. You know, because some places are good in theory, but like I wanted to live in Ghana. I love Ghana. I wanted to live in Ghana so bad. That was my first choice. Costa Rica was my last choice. And it was the best choice and it made the most sense, but it was the last one that I found. But I wanted to live in Ghana. But after, you know, I've lived there. I went there for 2 months, had a great time. I wanted to go back and I wanted to create my life there. But, you know, certain things about their politics just didn't work for me. You know, so you have to really go see these kinds of places, and you really got to study them too to see if the politics works for you or not. Everything is not going to work for you, you know. So that's what it's like to move to Costa Rica. It's like a dream come true, and at this point I'm just trying to allow myself to really explore it and enjoy it. I'm looking over here now, and I think it's time for somebody meaning me, to paint a new picture. So I was looking over there thinking to myself, I need to pour the paints out because I haven't painted in a while. I had packed away my easel and now it's back out again. So it's time for me to paint this landscape, and that would be fabulous. So yeah, people, that's pretty much it. You know, I wake up every day the same way I always did, and I work my ass off, and in between working, I come out here and I enjoy the beauty. I enjoy the yard, and I enjoy the pool, and I enjoy a big hike up and down that hill, and I enjoy my neighbors when I do see them once a week or so, or if I go seek them out when I feel like seeing somebody. I'm enjoying the food. Am I enjoying the food? But I'm doing really good with the food because I'm exercising. So I'm not taking in too many carbs, and I'm eating good lean things and fresh things and cutting real pineapples and you know, I'm doing it. I said to myself I was going to drink water and I was going to eat lean meats and I'm going to, eat organic vegetables and I'm going to cut out the excessive amount of carbs, and I've been doing it. So, that's what I've been doing. I've been doing the things that I plan to do, that I've been talking to you guys about for how many years, all those plans I made, I'm just implementing them now and enjoying the implementation. And then that's it. So I wake up and I work, I chill in between, and enjoy the scenery. And I do my readings. I'm still seeing clients. By the next full moon, I should be doing spells again. So I'm just getting back into the swing of things. I pulled all my stuff out so I can work. And, I'm working. I'm working and enjoying the scenery around me at the same time. So that's what's going on with us. We're loving our life and manifesting. And got a lot more plans. This is just the beginning. So I'm moving on to the next thing I want to do. I told y'all on my birthday when I turned 40, I was right here in this country, and I told y'all I was coming for what's mine. I told y'all I was not playing, and I came for it. And you got to bring ass to get ass. And I've never been one that was afraid to bring ass. So I'm here. I'm here bringing it. And I'm also happy in this moment that I started at the bottom. Because I started at the bottom. I'm talking about, y'all know, I'm talking about, government cheese in line with my mama and my sister, that nasty powdered milk and food stamps. And I started at the bottom. And now that I'm here, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it because it's like the contrast is amazing, and I'm like, I really appreciate that. I appreciate starting at the bottom because all of this puts me in awe, and I appreciate it so much. It's just so amazing. And the one thing I will say to you, for those of you who want to go to the tropics, this is the last thing I'm going to tell you. The bugs are crazy. There are bugs everywhere. And it's not bad because, you get your tea tree oil, you rub yourself down, we do what we do. And after a while, the mosquitoes kind of get used to you. Right now, I'm full of American ingredients, or should I say United States ingredients, because I'm still in America. But I'm full of those ingredients, and the bugs are like, ooh. But, you do your tea tree oil, and you put up your mosquito things, and you're pretty much good, But bugs own the tropics. They do. They own it. And it hasn't been bad though. It's like mosquitoes and ants most of the time. And the ants are like, you see them, then you don't. The mosquitoes come, go. It's just like everything just does its thing. It's just natural. The butterflies are everywhere. The butterflies are beautiful though. The flowers are plentiful. I've seen some iguanas, rolling around, all kinds of birds. And that's just here. Like if the lady told me there are sloths that crawl around on the cables. I haven't seen them yet. And if you go to other parts far away from here, you'll see monkeys and toucans and parrots. It's decent. It's decent if you're into nature. And I'm not like a crazy nature buff, but I like it. I like nature. I like these things, and it's been cool. I like tree hugging. I like standing barefoot in the grass. I like these kinds of things. So it's been cool for me. But if you don't like those things, this is not the place for you, boo-boo. This is not the place for you. If you are one of them kind of personalities that's going to be screaming if you see an iguana walk across your yard, because they be crawling on the roof. And I was like, Like, what is that noise? But once I knew what it was, I was like, I'm honest. You know, like, whatever, you know. I mean, it is what it is. You know, if those things bother you, then the tropics are not for you. But if they don't, then it's decent. It's really decent. Like, I don't have any complaints. I mean, like I said, no place is perfect. You do have those things, but I'm not complaining about them. I'm fine. Like, okay, you know. Now I see why they say pura vida. It's like just chill. It's cool. Just relax. Just be calm. Like just chill out. And that's my energy. And this place really matches that energy. So, for this segment of Ask an Aquarius, there it is. What is it like to live and be in Costa Rica? What is it like to have a manifestation come true? That's what it's like. I miss you, my loves. I do. You're all in my heart. And I'm glad we're keeping up on Facebook. That's what's up. Hang around. I'll make another video and I'll think of something else to say. Deuces.